The Vox Machina panel at New York Comic Con this past weekend gave us plenty of news to get excited about. In this video, I'm going to break down all of the news that we got from that panel, including the Season 2 teaser. I'm literally just back from a short vacation where I caught up on Critical Role Campaign 3, which, yep. Whilst sipping on some free cocktails to soften the blow. Or blows. Yep. Fucking Laura Bailey. And now I've come back slightly sunburnt to this exciting news. Firstly, probably the biggest news that we got from the panel was the confirmation of a renewal for Season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina. This is obviously a big deal for Critical Role as a company and for fans of the show. It's also incredibly good news for the next story arc, the Chroma Conclave, which I argued would really benefit from being across 2 seasons. It looks like that is now going to happen. This renewal for another season is also great news because it means that Amazon, as a streaming platform, with financial investment in Vox Machina as part of its Amazon Originals IP, has faith in the series continuing to perform well for the platform. And that Season 1 clearly hit the right numbers in terms of viewership and engagement from the start to the end of Season 1. Streaming services aren't exactly known for their leniency with content they deem is underperforming, even with content that we might perceive as doing just fine. So it's likely that Season 1 didn't just perform as expected, but likely also exceeded expectations. It also helps that Vox Machina fits pretty well with Amazon's other no-holds-barred adult-targeted shows like Invincible and The Boys. The other big piece of news we got from the panel was the confirmation of a premiere date for Season 2, which is much sooner than I think many people were expecting, January 2023. That's just under a year since Season 1 premiered, which begs the question if every new season may follow this yearly schedule. Season 1 was certainly a welcome inclusion in my winter entertainment of 2022, so I wouldn't be against this kind of airing pattern so long as the quality of the production wasn't affected by it. Before I chat about the teaser clip for Season 2 that was shown at the panel, let me tell you about today's video sponsor, HelloFresh, who make videos like this one possible. Outside of my love for Critical Role and Dungeons & Dragons, I also actually have a love for cooking. Sometimes that love has a crossover, what with my D&D themed cookbook or my D&D themed Lazy Susan, but I often don't have time to cook outside of being an adult or trying to be. That's where HelloFresh comes in clutch. With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. HelloFresh offers a huge level of variety, with 50 weekly options. Use my link or go to HelloFresh and use the code displayed on screen for 65% off plus free shipping on your first box. Once you click, my description will live update to count up purchases, so you're supporting the channel directly. Without further ado, let's have a look at that juicy teaser for Season 2. I'm sure we'll get a proper Season 2 trailer when we get near January, but this certainly seems to be a clip from the very beginning of Episode 1. Even still, if you want to avoid potential story spoilers from this part of the show, you may want to dip out now. So it looks like this clip is set right after Season 1's cliffhanger as the Chroma Conclave lay siege to Emon. Right away, I've got to say, these dragons look a significant step up from Brimscythe in Season 1, which, thank God, because this is going to be a very dragon-heavy couple of seasons. Captain Jarrett rallies the guard to the city's defence. Hopefully, he sticks around, although he could be on the chopping block since his character's role is much changed from the original streams. We also see several other members of the Conclave, including the Frigid Doom Vorigol, who does what white dragons do best and freezes a bunch of people. Given the lack of Draconia mentioned in Season 1, there are a few questions about what Vorigol's role might actually be in the Chroma Conclave in the animated version. We also see Raishan, the infamous green dragon of the Conclave, who I'm excited to see brought to life. I'm also extremely curious who they will cast in this important role. Vox Machina flee the scene much like in the original stream, with death and destruction all around and the Cloudtop courtyard being buried under rubble, leaving Uriel, Gilmore, Kima and Allura to unknown fates. I imagine that what we saw here is only a small glimpse of the destruction of Amon we'll see in Episode 1, with probably much more violent and graphic content than they would put in a teaser. What did you think of the teaser for Season 2 and the great news that we have the green light for Season 3? It certainly all looks positive for fans of the animated show and for the original streams, with Vox Machina looking like it will stick around for some time to come. Hopefully, at a minimum, we'll see the complete story of Vox Machina, but one can also dream about an animated Mighty Nine somewhere down the line. Thanks for watching, and if you like content like this, be sure to let me know by hitting that subscribe button or hitting the like button. And also be sure to check out my more detailed breakdown of how the Chroma Conclave arc may be adapted into animation. Until next time.